entertain a motion to approve the meeting agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda. Support.
So moved and supported to approve the agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Okay, well, the reading of the minutes. Winfield Township, September 9th, 2021. Meeting called to order and opened with the pledge by Supervisor Phyllis Larson. September 9, 2021 at 7 p.m. Members present, Supervisor Phyllis Larson, Clerk Colleen Stebbins, Treasurer Kathy Killinger, Trustee John Black, Trustee Steve Cole. Approval of the agenda. Motion by Kathy Killinger, seconded by Steve Cole to approve the agenda. Voice vote, motion passed. Clerk's report stands approved as read. Treasurer's report. Fire Department, $94,976.42. General checking, $218,315.02. Tax account, $4,651.29, for a total of $318,145.73. No record of interest at this time, as I have not received bank statement. I will be at the hall Tuesday, September 14th, 2021, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Reports. No reports at this time. Roads. Church Road completed, looks and rides great. New business. Motion by Colleen Stebbins, seconded by Kathy Killinger, to appoint George Hubbard on the Planning Commission to replace Carolyn Pelkey. Roll call. Kathy Killinger, yes. John Black, yes. Steve Cole, yes. Colleen Stebbins, yes. Phyllis Larson, yes. Motion passed. Payment of bills. Motion by John Black, seconded by Steve Cole, to pay check number 4039 to check number 4075, plus the IRS deposit of $1,436.62 for a total of $46,700.25, which includes $7,432.84 for chip/fog seal Church Road. Roll call. John Black, yes. Steve Cole, yes. Colleen Stebbins, Phyllis Larson, yes. Motion passed. Board comments. Kathy Killinger, collecting tax, September 14th, 2021 at the hall. John Black visited Gratiot County and talked with around 10 people about the wind turbines. Heard little noise and will be going to Carson City in the future. Steve Cole, the church road is good. Colleen Stebbins handed out information on the cost for daily news ads. Motion to table until next meeting by Kathy Killinger, seconded by Steve Cole. Voice vote, motion passed. Winfield Township Federal Procurement Conflict of Interest Policy. Need for this to be eligible for the American Rescue Grant Fund. Motion by John Black, seconded by Steve Cole, to establish a policy of conflicts of interest guidelines that meet or exceed the requirements under state law and local policy when procuring goods, services, construction, or repair project paid for in part or whole by the federal funds under 2.C.F.Art.200.318 C1. Roll call. Steve Cole, yes. Colleen Stebbins, yes. Phyllis Larson, yes. Kathy Killinger, yes. John Black, yes. Motion passed. Phyllis Larson, Tire Day, September 18th, 2021. Public comments. 2 minutes, one time to talk. Please be respectful or I will close the meeting. Opened at 7:20 p.m. A few residents from Winfield Township and most were non-residents, and comments were on conflict of interest. After foul language was used by Mike Paulson from Maple Valley Township, John Black made a motion, seconded by Steve Cole, to adjourn the meeting at 7:40 p.m. Respectfully, Colleen Stebbins, Winfield Township Clerk. Are there any additions or corrections? If not, the minutes will stand approved as read. Treasurer's report.
Capital Improvement Fund, $9,992.56, $781 interest. General checking, $235,262.20. 2674 interest tax account, $25,270.92, 5160 interest, for a total of $355,525.68, 8615 of that being interest.
Any questions, comments about the treasurer's report? If not, the treasurer's report stand as read. The assessor isn't here tonight. Do we have, fire department?
I haven't heard anything from
Okay, zoning.
Okay, there were, 3 permits this month. One was, for a deck at 13022 Diener Road. One was a garage addition, that was at 8936 West Swanee Trail. And one was for solar panels at 7815 Marble Road, which that one was denied. And, that's it.
Okay, are there any questions for Dave? If not, thank you, Dave. We don't have anything on park and cemetery?
you said the cemetery was good.
They did. The last time I was out there looked good. Do we have anything, for roads?
We have all the bills this month, which runs a little over 82,000.
Get them all at once.
Yep, we got them all at once.
Okay. Okay, under new business, I handed you out some sample R's plus 2 from Reynolds that Andy would like you to look at and see if we can, perhaps improve ours.
He's in favor of the example from Reynolds.
He kinda likes it. Dave, has he talked to you about it?
No,
Okay. Have you seen these?
no, I haven't.
Okay. I'll make you copy when we get done. So anyway, I would like you to look at those and we'll talk about them at the next meeting, and I'll table this till the next meeting. Okay. Thanks, Steve, for your entire day for working. Heard it was a success.
We got, well, there was 3 different trailers that went out. One of them was not full. It was mainly tractor tires on that one. So it's kinda hard to get a load when you're dealing with tractor tires. The other 2 were pretty well full. One, you could've got another tire in it, not even a passenger tire. The second one was, we could've probably put a few more passenger tires in it. But when the gentleman come to haul a trailer off to bring us back to Third, he was already hooked to that one. He says, well, if it's alright with you, I'm just gonna take this one. So I said, yeah, because there wasn't room enough for, just a few tractor tires. I mean, not tractor, passenger tires. So we set them off on the ground until the trailer come. When the trailer come, we started transferring into there anything that we could lift. And then Sunday I brought my tractor over and I got John's help. And we put the remaining of the tires in it. Like I said, most of those were the big tractor tires.
Okay.
We do
I
have,
found,
we do have a bill, and at the bottom, she's got, and if you look through your bills, she's got, the 3 trailers, and she indicated which trailer had which tires.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Okay. That's in here.
yep.
I found out that a trucking company that has been saving their tires all year and brought them in there. Personally, I do not think that the township should pay for a trucking company's tires. I think that we as a board should talk about that. They loaded them on a trailer to bring them over. Why couldn't have they loaded them on a trailer and taken them into the company? From what I understand, the owner of the company and the owner of the Larry's Tires are friends. So I couldn't tell him no because we as a board hadn't talked about it yet.
Well, they're residents, they pay taxes here in our township.
From what I understand, he does not reside in the
He
township.
still pays taxes here with his business.
Would be probably good to discuss it next year. It might be a lot easier to, even if we brokered it or to have one trailer go right to his business, and he should cover the cost, I think.
Okay.
If most of it, if he's filling a full trailer,
You know, we
I
didn't
know.
use,
but if we had more,
From what I understand, the same gentleman brought tires last year. And that come from the owner of Larry Tire's girlfriend. And she was there last year to help out. So,
it should just be a discussion.
okay, we'll discuss it.
Ahead of time to try to arrange that, but it is ridiculous to handle them twice
Mhm.
when it could be one trailer diseases.
Okay,
I don't think a lot of people understand, and that's, I went over and got the bill from, Alice, and, I don't think people understand that anytime you've got a tire that you don't want or wanna get rid of, he will take them right over there to Howard City. You might have to pay a little down payment for him to take them, but for, just to set on them, he will take them anytime.
yeah, you or I could take tires over there. He'd charge us the same thing that he charges the township. That come from him. That was out of his mouth.
okay, we will discuss this then next time. Okay. At this time then, let's pay the bills. Oh, we do need to talk about, we just tabled the daily news ads.
I'll put a table again because
Okay,
I never really got any I got stuff from Elizabeth, but, they're gonna charge us by the word.
yeah,
I'd like to find out also from the Greenville paper what they would charge.
That's what they
that's what
just
we're
stopped.
talking about.
Oh, I thought it was the Lakeview paper.
No, Lakeview Pipe Paper doesn't charge us anything.
Make a motion to pay checks 4,079 through 4105 with a IRS deposit of $1,229.98 for a total of $96,956.23.
And I will second that.
Okay, Kathy, do you have any comments?
No.
John?
What's the status on the solar ordinance?
All I know is it has been, well, we have a letter here.
Yeah, I see it was reviewed by the
Right.
Montcalm.
And I tried to get in touch with Kyle and I didn't hear any response from him.
And that's dealing with the suggestions that the Montcalm, planning committee, reviewed.
Steve?
As you know, I've been having Sunday services here on Sunday night. And a lady that stopped in last month suggested that I put a paper in the window stating that I'm having Sunday services on Sunday at 7 o'clock. And I told her that I would bring it up before the board and ask permission. I would not do so without the board's permission. So I'm asking the board's permission to put something in the window stating that I am having Sunday services.
Yes, I don't know. Is there a difference between public government and religion? Obviously, I don't know if we should be asking question of a township lawyer. Probably should.
I know.
Probably should ask that question.
Okay. Okay. I forgot one thing too. Oh, it's not my turn. Did you have anything else, Steve?
That was it.
Okay, Colleen?
I want you to mark this on the calendar, Edward comment.
Oh.
I signed it 29
I should
years.
think, I should think. Julia had called me, they're having, clerk's retreat, trustees retreat, planning and zoning, supervisors retreat, and treasury retreat in October here. And she would like to go to the planning and zoning retreat, and she will pay for her own lodging. She wondered if they would be willing to, the township would be willing to pay for the actual session.
Yeah, we should pay for the training for sure.
Where's it at?
It's in Frankenmuth.
Okay.
I guess got a
Trustees
flyer,
as well.
flyer in the mail, I think, in the last 2 days about it.
Yeah, I think so, and she emailed it to me tonight and asked if she has a sick child, so she wanted to know.
I make a motion to pay for training at the upcoming, Frankenbooth.
Planning and zoning.
Planning and zoning.
I'll look at it.
Okay.
I think we also should pay her mileage for going. Because it is training.
How much does it cost?
The regular, let's see. Well, includes all sessions, meals and activities. The regular rate is $362 a person.
Speak out of, I don't know, yeah, I'm not, but did you hear something about somebody at another board, on the board told me that they received some letter stating that you had to have a COVID shot or they wouldn't let you attend,
They do say that.
so.
It could be, you know, I think she probably read this, I think that she should be aware of it, but I'll make sure she knows that.
It does say that on the trustee one. That if you're not, that you have to do it take the training online, that you can't do it in person.
$62. We're doing a roll call vote on it? Oh, I'm sorry.
John?
Yes.
Yes.
Maureen, yes.
Yes.
Kathy? Yes.
Okay. That was all I had. I'll open it up for public comment. And I would ask if you're gonna say the same thing to, maybe choose somebody to be your spokesman. I ask that you be, respectful. Dave?
Yeah, I was wondering, you know, a while back, you guys were talking about, possibly either doing a major repair on this building or putting a new building up. Whatever became of that? Did you guys make a decision, or did it just kind of get put on the side burner, or are you guys still thinking about
It
it?
just sort of went away.
So are you still considering it, or is it
We
just,
should be.
yeah, okay, I was just curious, I thought maybe it's moving along. Didn't hear about it. That's all I have.
So again, you got 2 minutes. State your name, be respectful. So I'll open it for whoever wants to be first.
Somebody's gotta talk. I'm Kevin Murphy, Winfield Township. You talked about Julia going to up to Frankenmuth. I'm pretty sure at the Cato meeting, they said it was full, that you could only do virtual. So, does she have a slot already reserved?
I don't think so, cause she just called me tonight.
That was the PC meeting for the PC, the Simply Board, right?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Thank you. That just clicked in.
It's just this week that I got my paperwork from, for trustee. And I think you said,
Yeah, just a
yeah.
couple days ago.
I will text her tonight and I'll explain to her that she can be virtual if the others classes are full.
I have another topic, to request the board, does anybody here have a driving issue? Whether it be darkness or they can't go out in inclement weather, that's on the panel or the board?
Yes,
You do?
yes, I do not drive at night in dark, and I do not drive on bad roads.
So that's why you may possibly have the meetings during the day when most people can't come? Can one be absent?
We
So
changed that a couple of years ago. You have 3 older women here.
I understand that. You have a lot of younger people in the township.
That was why we changed it, was because we didn't want, we have been here at meetings at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, and then you go home in a snowstorm with icy roads. I'm not doing that anymore. And they don't want to either.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What you want to come and get us? Bus us in.
Probably would
Yes.
do that.
Probably be worth it, yeah.
Maybe you have to ride in the back, but
We will.
Back seat.
I don't ride with strangers, I get to tell them. You might ask them to pick you up. I'm not a stranger.
There's someone else.
Linda Reynolds, the last meeting, John, didn't you say that you went to Isabella? Okay, and the minutes said Gratiot. No big deal, but you had talked about you were going to go, did you make your other trip?
I have it, yeah.
in Winfield Township. What I have is gonna take more than 2 minutes, and if we can't continue, then we'll just pass it around and let everybody else finish and ask me questions. But on July 28th, legal counsel Joshua Nolan sent a letter directed to Winfield Township Supervisor Phyllis Larson regarding the regulation of wind turbines and conflict of interest. We've talked about that before. He requested that the letter be shared with the other members of the board and the members of the planning commission, and that it be made part of the record and the following board meeting. Phyllis wasn't at that meeting, so I gave the letter to John. So the questions that I asked tonight, I would like to be made part of the record, including their answers. Steve Cole, did you receive a copy of that letter personally from Phyllis?
Not to my knowledge.
Have you reviewed that letter, getting it from anyone else?
I have not received it to my knowledge.
Colleen Stebbins, did you receive a copy of that letter from Phyllis?
Yes.
Have you reviewed it?
Yes.
Kathy Killinger, did you receive a copy of that letter from Phyllis?
No, I don't think so.
Have you seen it or reviewed it?
No.
John Black, did you review that letter from Attorney Nolan?
I read that one.
Phyllis, why did you not provide a copy of this letter to the planning commission or to the board members?
This is comment. I don't have to answer.
So she received notice from legal counsel that affected all of you, and she did not provide it to you. And I assume that it has not been provided to the planning commission members either. This letter was discussed by Kyle O'Meara at the planning commission meeting, where he said that he agreed with it 90%. The letter says that leaseholders are not permitted to vote on matters related to the Montcalm Wind project. In fact, they're not even permitted to participate in the township board's discussion on those matters. If township board members continue to participate in such matters while under conflict of interest, they not only run the risk that a court would overturn the unlawfully enacted zoning ordinance or amendments, but they also risk criminal prosecution for violation of MCL section 15.342, which governs all of your duties here. I note that the risk of criminal prosecution is the 10% part that he did not agree with. Phyllis, have you had your personal lease or contract documents reviewed by Fahey Schultz?
She's signing stuff. Tricia?
Okay, well, someone else can continue my questions if they would like. They need to be part of the. Right there.
I can.
State your name.
Rosemary Murphy, Winfield Township, unfortunately. Phyllis, have you had your personal lease or your contact documents with Apex reviewed by Farley Schultz? She won't say nothing. If no, why not? How can you rely on Farley's opinion that you do not have a conflict of interest if your personal lease has not been reviewed? If yes, leases contain language that preclude you from taking any action that would prohibit the development of wind energy. Does that not sound like a conflict of interest to you? I believe you simply need to look at the conflict of interest document you all have needed to approve at the last board meeting for grant money, unrelated to wind, to understand that the conflict of interest is a very serious issue. If you read that document and relate it to wind, each of you should agree that there is a conflict of interest here. I can't believe you don't, but anyway. Phyllis, you have received any money, have you, because of your lease with Apex? Do you believe you have a conflict of interest related to the development of a wind ordinance for Winfield Township because of your lease with Apex? Do you recuse yourself from all discussions related to the development of a wind ordinance?
Do you plan to answer any of these questions?
No, she won't. She's worthless. I hate to say that. The Attorney Nolan letter requests that Supervisor Phyllis Larson instruct each member of the board to review the MCL section 15.342 and publicly declare whether they not have entered into a contract with Apex or Montcalm Wind. It further requests that any member who has a lease recuse themselves from further participation on a regulatory of wind energy. I am now going to ask each board member if they or an immediate family member, please listen carefully to this definition of an immediate family member, so I do not need to repeat it for each individual. This definition is taken from the Michigan Department of
Your
Treasury.
time is up, Rosemary.
Who wants to go next? Let's right there. Answer everybody else.
Dave Myers, Winfield Township. An immediate family member is you, your spouse, or your spouse's mother, father, brother, sister, son, daughter, adopted daughter, grandson, or granddaughter. So it's pretty much your entire family, right? John Black. Do you or an immediate family member have a lease or contract with Apex or Montcalm Wind?
Or a big one, or a big two.
I don't have any leaks, but I have a really good. Yeah, I don't have it.
Or immediate family member. Just remember asking about all. Have you reviewed section MCL 15.342, which governs your position with the township? Yeah. So you don't believe that you have a conflict of interest? And you do recuse yourself from all the wind-related discussions and matters?
I don't need to.
Okay. Do you believe Phyllis has a conflict of interest because of her lease with Apex?
I'm not answering.
Steve Cole.